Hello friends, today we are going to continue chapter number 3, Movements Towards a New World, lecture number 17. Friends, in this chapter, from the very beginning itself, we have discussed a lot of things about the world history. Friends, over here, this is our last lecture of this chapter, that is the Movement Towards a New World. Let us quickly discuss that what happened during this whole chapter. We discussed from the fascism in Italy, in which we discussed how Italy was ignored after the First World War, though giving their contribution of the expenditure of more than $12 billion and sacrificed 6 lakh soldiers. But still, it was ignored in the distribution of the winning territories by the Britain and France. Friends, the people of Italy were not satisfied with this, and due to that, the feeling of revenge arose, the fear of nationalism arose in the mind of the people of Italy. During that time, Benito Mussolini, he adopted the fascist party and kept the bundle of stick and axe as the symbol, which in fact was the symbol of Roman Empire. He adopted the principle of one party, one leader, and under that, he started giving military training to his volunteers and started capturing the different small nations and broke the treaties with the League of the Nations and joined the Rome-Berlin-Tokyo axis. Same way, Nazism in Germany was also responsible, in which we discussed how Germany was made responsible for the First World War. Due to that reason, it had to sign the Treaty of Versailles, which was not liked by the people of Germany. In 1919, when Adolf Hitler joined the German Socialist Workers' Party, which was known as Nazi Party, after he joined and once the German President Hindenburg died, Adolf Hitler assumed the post and he put his dictatorial rule in Germany. He made many severe policies and he, on the name of German purification, he killed many European Jews, Gypsies and mentally challenged people, which was known as the Holocaust in the world history. These aggressive policies, his imperialism policies brought the World War very near. We discussed about the militarism in Japan, how Japan was also ignored after the First World War. Japan was given the provinces of China, while on the other side, Britain and France took the territories of Germany. During that period, elections took place in Japan and the party supporting military came into rule and they started again the policy of expansion. They broke the tie-up with the League of the Nations. This also made them responsible for the Second World War. Friends, we discussed that global depression also played a very important role in bringing this Second World War near. After that, we discussed which were the factors that were responsible for this Second World War. There were lots of factors that were responsible for this Second World War, like the fierce nationalism that developed in Germany, Italy, Japan, then groupism was made. Lots of such things played a very important role in bringing the World War. The immediate reason, the immediate factor that was responsible for this Second World War was the German attack on the peaceful Poland. Germany attacked on the peaceful Poland. Poland was considered very peaceful nation at that time. It had nothing to do with the war. But Germany attacked on Poland, which was not liked by Britain and France. They want Germany to immediately stop the war. But Germany ignored and Britain and France declared war on Germany. This started the Second World War. During the Second World War, here it is said, during the Second World War, Japan attacked on the navy of America, that is at Pearl Harbor. And this made America join the Second World War in the Allied Nations group. To stop Japan moving further in the war, America directly dropped the 2 atom bombs on the 2 major cities of Japan, that is Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which totally destroyed Japan and Japan had to surrender. With it, the Second World War came to an end. Friends, we discussed about the main effects after the Second World War. In that we discussed that after lots of efforts of American President Roosevelt and with the contribution of British Prime Minister Churchill, they made 8-point agreement in the Atlantic Ocean. This was known as Atlantic Agreement. Lots of such kind of things. They started establishing an organization which was known as UN to maintain international peace and security in the world. After making lots of effort, on 24th October 1945, UN was established with 51 member nations. Today, we can see 193 member nations in UN. We discussed about the different organs of UN. Friends, we discussed about the General Assembly, which is the biggest organ of UN. Every nation's representative is present here. Each nation can send maximum 5 members in General Assembly, but during voting, 1 vote is counted for each nation. Then we discussed about Security Council, in which we saw that it is the most important organ of UN. 5 permanent members are there: America, Britain, France, Russia and China. They possess veto power with them, means the power to deny any decision on international disputes that is made. There are 10 non-permanent members which are elected by the General Assembly for a term of 2 years. Then we discussed about Social and Economic Council in our previous lecture, in which we discussed that these works to improve the standard of living of the nations of the world. Friends, now in this lecture we are going to learn about the other organs of UN. Let us continue by understanding the organs of UN. Let us start by understanding Trusteeship Council. Today we will cover Trusteeship Council, then International Court of Justice, International Court of Justice, and the third is and Secretariat. So let us move towards understanding these 3 organs of UN. Starting with the 4th. We already learned about the 3 organs in our previous lecture. The 4th organ, that is the Trusteeship Council. Let us understand about Trusteeship Council. Here it is said, there are 5 permanent member nations in this council. In this council, there are 5 permanent members nations. General Assembly. Here also there is the contribution of General Assembly. Elects the representatives of this council. Friends, here it is said that General Assembly elects the representatives of this council. The representatives of this council are elected by General Assembly. Now, let us understand the functions. What function is done by this Trusteeship Council? What is the work of this Trusteeship Council? Here it is said, it takes care of the matters. It takes care of the matter they have not acquired independence, means they are still under the previous mandate. They are still under the previous mandate, means they are under the rule of any other country. So functioning is to take care about the matters related to the countries that are under the rule of other countries that have not acquired independence yet. Then it also takes care of social, economical, it also takes care of social, economical and political development of nations and political development of nations defeated in Second World War. Friends, very important function that this Trusteeship Council is doing. It also takes care of the social, economic and political development. It is also taking care of the development of the nations that have already been defeated in the Second World War. Means it is helping for these nations to get developed, to get progress, and this help is given by Trusteeship Council so that they can stand up once again. And so this Trusteeship Council also plays very important role. So friends, here you can clearly understand the working, the functioning of the Trusteeship Council. Let us understand about the International Court of Justice now. Friends, let us understand about the International Court of Justice. If we talk about this International Court of Justice, it is said it's here it is said its headquarters is located in the city of is located at Hague, that is in Netherlands. Its headquarters means whose headquarters? The International Court of Justice. The headquarters of International Court of Justice is located at the city of Hague, that is in Netherlands. So here we got the information about the headquarters of International Court of Justice. The council consists of 15 judges. This council, that is International Court of Justice, it consists of 15 judges. These judges are appointed for 9 years. This council consists of 15 judges and these judges are appointed for the period of 9 years. Means their term, their working term of the judge of this International Court of Justice is of 9 years. Now let us understand the functions of this International Court of Justice. Here it is said, obviously when it is about the International Court of Justice, it is said it solves disputes between nations. It solves all the disputes between nations, and gives verdict. It solves disputes between nations and give verdict on international. It gives verdicts on international disputes brought before it. Here the main function is, it is solving the disputes between the nations, it is giving the proper verdict, decision, judgment, it is giving the judgment on international dispute that is brought in front of this International Court of Justice. Whatsoever is brought in front of International Court of Justice, it is giving the verdict. It also gives legal advices to the nations. It also gives the legal advices to the nations. So this is the functioning of this International Court of Justice. As in India we are having the Supreme Court, same way as our Supreme Court in India is the apex court. This is the apex court of the world, that is the International Court of Justice. Here the international disputes are solved, the verdict on international matters are solved and given over here. Also the legal advices are given to the nations in this International Court of Justice. Here 15 judges are present and they are appointed for a term of 9 years. Now let us understand about the last organ, that is Secretariat. Let us understand about the sixth. Secretariat. Let us understand about the last one, that is Secretariat. This is the last and important one. Here it is said the office of Secretary General. Secretary General is the head. The office of Secretary General of the United Nations is called Secretariat. Is called Secretariat. Friends, this main office of the Secretary General is called the Secretariat. It is situated at New York. It is situated at New York. The office of Secretary General of the United Nations is called Secretariat. It is situated at New York. The General Assembly appoints the Secretary General for 5 years. Here it is said the General Assembly again plays an important role in appointing the Secretary General, which is the head of UN, and General Assembly appoints the Secretary General for the period of 5 years. So again here the General Assembly plays important role. Here it is said if we talk about this, what is the work, then here it is said various personnel, means very important people like secretaries, various persons of UN like secretaries, then administrators, secretaries, administrators, then assistants, translators, and experts. They are appointed. These all people are appointed to help the Secretary General. These all are appointed to help the Secretary General. So friends, here you might have understood about the Secretariat. Secretariat is considered the head. The office of Secretary General of United Nations is called Secretariat. It is situated at New York. The General Assembly appoints the Secretary General for a term of 5 years, and various persons like secretaries, administrators, assistants, translators, and experts of various fields, they are appointed to help the Secretary General. So the work of Secretary General also plays a very important role. So friends, here you might have understood about the UN and its important organs. Friends, here with this we complete our chapter number 3, Movements Towards a New World. Hope you might have understood the chapter. Thank you.